going to start checking with Mr. Rodriguez specifically the wrenches. What type of wrenches and how the wrenches can be used?
Once again, Danny, metric and standard.
Correct.
All the time, no?
Metric and standard. You should have always both.
Yeah, correct.
Because I mean, obviously you're going to work on different things, so you're not going to just stay to one side. So you usually need both. You need, and then there's so many different variations of wrenches. It all depends on the application that you're using it on. So that's why, just like a regular standard open-end wrench combo is not going to always solve every problem. Okay?
I have bad experience with that when the customer say, oh, it's only remove the alternator, it's one bolt. It's because you tried 1 million of times, you destroyed the head of the bolt, and right now you call to me.
There's an area that you can't get a good bite. You have these that look like a socket, but it's really a wrench.
And you punch, bam, bam.
And you use a hammer.
Yeah, and you use the hammer, and you punch, bam, 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 and you lose. That's wonderful. My dad have that one.
Yeah, this tool here is to mark your tools. All it is an engraver.
And Danny, what is the difference between this and this?
Well, the 6-point is the one you should always use.
Yeah.
You get the best bite. 12 points, like there's certain head of the bolts that have 12 points on them. That's when I would use it, or it really depends on the situation. But I would tell you 6 points the way. 12. I don't use 12 point that much, only for specific things because you risk the chance of rounding the heads out.
It's easy rounded the head with the 12 point. Danny, I love it, this set.
Oh, that's the best
because
set.
This is the adapters, no?
The adapters to everything that you can
to pass from a quarter into 3/8, from a 3/8 into half.
Well, look, we got a quarter now, so let's take a quarter.
Yeah.
We just made it into a 3/8. Now we just made it a 1/2 inch. Now you can do 3/4.
You see, those are adapters. If you check this extractor, in the sense of the helicoid is opposite. In other words, you introduce in the damaged head and you go in the opposite direction. Yeah, that's perfect. It's a helicoid.
It's almost like it's an extractor.
It's an extractor like this.
So you don't see. So that way, when you have rounded heads, I usually try to get the tightest one and hammer it as hard as you can, and then get it out.
You need a lot of extractors. Extractor for bolts, extractor for screws, millions of extractors.
We'll show the video. We got a bunch of extractors. So many different extractors that you've never seen.
Yeah.
This technically is a hammer. It's just instead of hammering like this, you're hammering out. Because you're trying to pull, you're hammering something outwards. Now this one here is a 10-pound hammer.
Yeah.
And then you have smaller ones for different applications.
Yeah.
And you have a smaller one that has a little grip there, so you can just
to remove
little things.
To remove seals.
Right. Yeah. Seals, and they actually have extractors that have claws that can open up,
like this
close
one.
down.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And that's what. So this is what they call a slide hammer. That's you're not, instead of hammering, you're hammering out.
Yeah, it's a slide arm. Long screwdrivers, short screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, flat screwdrivers, not drives metric, not drives standards, not drive in different dimensions. The most common pliers are point pliers.
Needle nose?
Needle.
Well, there's different sizes. You got long needle nose, you got
smaller,
small needle nose, you got angled needle nose.
That one.
You got needle nose for pulling hoses off.
Hoses or spark plugs.
And you have the one to pull out spark plug wires.
Yeah, that's for the spark plugs wires. But my friends, probably there are more wrenches. More.
We'd be here all day if we showed you everything.
Correct. But the only that we want that you know is that you need a lot of tools. You need to invest in tools. Every week, try to buy tools. This is the only way.
Well, imagine if a doctor that you go to doesn't invest money on a stethoscope or a knife.
It's exactly the same.
You know.
Remember, my friend, you will be a doctor in both.
Yeah, you'll be a doctor.